I wonder who told her that her chest wasn't big enough. Because instead of protecting the treasures inside of it, I find she's been looking for bigger breasts to hide behind. Like a butterfly going back into its cocoon, she's sheltered. She's no longer flying. Instead, she's stuffing her breast with the sweet nothings that were left after the one guy that finally said hi left her low. Low with self esteem, she wasted wishes on silly dreams. Dreams of having a body blessed enough to capture a man's attention because anything less than a guy staring at her for at least 3 seconds wasn't good enough. I wonder who told her she wasn't good enough. She tries so hard to be a perfect 10 that she's lost count of the fact that she's already number one in the eyes of God. I just wish that she could see herself through him. But instead, she brushes away the spiritual foundation that makes up her complexion. She doesn't want to be more like him. She wants to be more light skinned. Because even though the Creator painted her beautifully, she met a guy that was obviously colorblind because he said that the perfect girl has to have a skin color that was lighter than me. And thus it began. She hated what God created because of a man. And a worthless one that doesn't deserve to be named. If you paid a penny for his thoughts, he'd probably owe you change. Because of him, she changed and started flirting with different looks. Then became disgusted with her appearance because of what she read in some books. Hooked on what it took for her body to grow, she mistook attention for blessings as men toyed with her soul. Like Play-Doh, she played a role in being molded into whoever men wanted to see. Like clay, she allowed Instagram to mold her into whoever they thought men wanted her to be. She just wanted to be the reason men stared. So at 23, she invested in higher heels and longer hair, and that's when I got scared. Because I wonder who told her to value her hair over what was here. I wonder who told her to strive so hard to fit this ever-changing definition of perfection. And that's when I realized that I was part of the answer to my very own question. As a man, I'm oftentimes second-guessing the true definition of beauty. What does it really mean to us? Oftentimes we ignore the entire drawing and only focus on the parts that our eyes can touch, as if longer hair is more favorable than short, or lighter skin more preferable than dark. We allow our preference to mess with what God deemed perfect from the start. For generations, men have helped in altering a creation that needed no alterations. The secret to meeting the perfect woman is patience. Don't be so anxious to change what you're too lazy to find before trying to change a woman's body. Maybe we should try improving our minds, because if God designed woman from the inside of a man, why is it that we only focus on what's outside? 1 Peter 3:3 says, let not your beauty be external in the way you wear your hair, the way you wear your clothes, or the way you wear fine jewelry, but rather let your beauty come from what's inside of you. And I'll admit that's a lesson that's pretty new to me. A lesson that teaches us to cherish what is precious, and a lesson that teaches it beautifully. You will never find a perfect woman if you have an imperfect mind. So try seeing beauty for what it is and not for what men designed. So let's resign from this recipe that says perfection is a necessity, because I know that I'm not perfect, but that doesn't stop the Lord from blessing me. And if God can still reward despite our long list of failed accomplishments, why is it that we can't do the same? We're quick to give insults before we give compliments. Such nonsense is the reason why so many people are afraid to be themselves. Everybody's going broke trying to buy into the latest issue that social media sells. Each page laid out with beautiful lies for you to try. Beauty has never been for sale, but for years we've been standing in line to buy. Instead of purchasing, we should try searching, because if we search, we shall find that beauty isn't lost, but rather beauty comes with time. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, God made everything beautiful in its time. So instead of purchasing, we should try searching, because if we seek, we shall find. The beauty lies within, deep beneath the skin. Dig deeper, and I promise you'll meet her. Let your search begin.